All right, let's dive in. Today, we're all about travel duffel bags.
Ooh, good topic.
Yeah, especially for women.
Yeah.
I've been seeing so many people ditching those clunky suitcases.
Totally.
So we're going to help you find the perfect duffel bag.
Awesome.
A lot more women are using duffel bags now.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
64% actually prefer them over suitcases for trips under a week.
Wow, that's interesting. I wonder why that is.
Well, that's what we're going to find out.
Hmm.
What do you think is driving this trend?
I think it's a combo of things. One, travel has gotten more casual. People want flexibility. You know, a bag that can go from the airport to like a weekend getaway. And let's be honest, duffel bags have that cool factor.
They do. They're so much more stylish than those boring old suitcases.
Exactly. And they're so much easier to pack.
Right. You can just toss everything in and
Yeah.
not worry about fitting into those structured compartments.
Exactly. So much more forgiving.
So much more forgiving. Okay, so we know duffel bags are super popular, but with so many choices, how do we even begin to choose the right one? What are the key things we should be looking for?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is durability. Like, you don't want your bag falling apart on you in the middle of a trip, right?
Ugh, the worst.
So look for brands known for their tough construction. You know, like Patagonia, Gregory, they use really strong fabrics.
Like ripstop nylon and things like that.
Exactly. And while we're talking construction, we can't forget about water resistance.
Oh yeah, that's a good point, especially if you're going somewhere with unpredictable weather.
Or if you're just clumsy and spill things.
Guilty. Okay, durability and water resistance, check. Now, what about organization?
Organization is key. You don't want your duffel bag to turn into a black hole where you can't find anything, right?
I hate when that happens.
Look for bags with separate compartments and pockets,
Like what?
like a dedicated shoe compartment.
Oh, that's a good one.
Keeps your dirty shoes away from your clothes.
And a padded laptop sleeve, right?
Absolutely, especially if you travel with electronics. Got to protect those.
Okay, so we've got durability, water resistance, and organization.
We're on a roll.
But we can't forget about style.
Right. Of course not. And the good news is you don't have to sacrifice style for functionality anymore.
Oh, good.
There are so many brands out there that are doing both really well. Like, check out Carl Friedrich or Dagny Dover. They use premium materials and have such chic designs.
Ooh, I love those brands.
Oh.
Okay, so we got durability, water resistance, organization, style. Anything else we need to consider?
Well, size is a big one. I mean, you don't want a duffel bag that's too big or too small, right?
Right. So how do you know what size is right for you?
Well, it depends on how long your trips usually are and how much stuff you like to bring.
Okay, makes sense.
Like, if you're a minimalist packer who only goes on weekend trips, a smaller duffel bag might be perfect. But if you pack for longer trips or tend to overpack a little, you'll need something bigger.
Like Goldilocks, we need to find the one that's just right.
Exactly. So how about we move on to some of our top picks? We've got a list of bags that we think are standouts in different categories.
Ooh, I'm excited to hear about those.
All right, so let's jump into those top picks.
Yes. I'm ready to hear about the best of the best.
Okay, well, in the best overall category, the Belroy Classic Weekender consistently gets rave reviews.
Yeah, heard good things about that one.
It's spacious, lightweight, and I love that wide mouth opening.
You can actually see everything inside.
Exactly. No more digging around like a bottomless pit.
Oh, that's the worst.
And it has a separate shoe compartment, too, which is a must-have for me.
Me too. Keeps those dirty shoes away from everything else.
And a padded laptop sleeve.
Got to protect those electronics.
Right. Plus, it's super stylish.
Okay, so it's practical and it looks good.
The best of both worlds. Now, for the most stylish category, the Monos Carry All Duffel is a real showstopper.
Ooh, that one is gorgeous.
It's definitely eye-catching. Clean lines, premium materials.
It screams luxury.
Right. But some people say it's not as practical as some other bags.
Yeah, I read some reviews that said it was lacking in features.
Well, it doesn't have a dedicated shoe compartment,
Okay.
which is a bummer for some people. But it does have a spacious interior and a few well-placed pockets.
So it might not be the most practical, but it definitely makes a statement.
Definitely. Okay, moving on to best for city trips. The July Carry-All Weekender is a great option.
I love that one. It's so compact and easy to carry.
Perfect for navigating crowded streets and public transportation.
And it has a trolley sleeve, which is genius.
Yeah, makes it so easy to attach to your suitcase.
I'm always struggling to balance my duffel bag on top of my suitcase.
That trolley sleeve is a game changer.
Okay.
Now let's talk about versatility.
Okay. Are there any bags that can handle both a weekend trip and a longer adventure?
Absolutely. The Legos convertible duffel and the Patagonia black hole duffel are both super versatile.
Oh yeah, those are good ones.
The Legos actually turns into a backpack.
What? That's so cool.
Yeah, super handy for hands-free exploration.
And the Patagonia Black Hole, that one's known for being super durable, right?
Oh yeah, that thing can withstand anything. Plus, it comes in a ton of different sizes.
So you can choose the perfect one for your needs.
Exactly. Now, for the tech-savvy traveler who loves organization, we have the Calpac Luca and the Yeti Crossroads.
Ooh, tell me more about those.
They both have dedicated shoe compartments.
Of course they do.
But the Yeti Crossroads also has a waterproof lined bottom compartment.
Oh, wow, that's smart.
Yeah, perfect for storing wet clothes or toiletries.
No more leaky shampoo bottles. Okay, before we move on, I have to ask about packing cubes.
Yes. Packing cubes.
Are they really as life-changing as everyone says?
I think so.
Yeah.
They help you stay organized and maximize space.
I've always thought they would be bulky.
They're not. They're actually pretty compact.
Maybe I need to give them a try.
You should. And speaking of organization, don't forget about the importance of comfortable handles and straps.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Look for padded straps or adjustable shoulder straps.
Makes a big difference when you're carrying a heavy bag.
Absolutely. So, we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have. We've talked about so many great duffel bags.
And hopefully given you some inspiration for your next trip.
I know, I'm ready to upgrade my travel game. But before I go on a duffel bag shopping spree, I think we have a few more things to cover.
Right. We've got some frequently asked questions and a few more insights to share.
So stay tuned for the final part of our duffel bag deep dive. All right, we're back for the final part of our duffel bag deep dive.
Yes. Ready to wrap things up.
I think so. But first, I know some people might still have some questions.
Yeah, makes sense.
Like, how do you know what size duffel bag is right for you?
Right? Size is a big one. Well, think about how long your trips usually are. If you mostly do weekend getaways, you probably don't need a huge duffel.
So, like, what size would you recommend for a weekend trip?
Maybe like 30 to 40 liters.
Okay, that makes sense. But what if you're going on a longer trip or, you just tend to pack a lot?
Then you'll need something bigger, for sure. Like
Yeah.
maybe 50 to 70 liters.
Okay, that makes sense. And remember, packing cubes can really help maximize space, even in a smaller bag.
Oh, absolutely. Packing cubes are like a cheat code for packing.
Okay, so size is important. What about other features? What are some must-haves?
For me, a separate shoe compartment is non-negotiable.
Oh yeah, same here.
Mhm.
Got to keep those dirty shoes contained.
And a padded laptop sleeve is essential too, especially if you're traveling with electronics.
Definitely. Anything else you would add to that list?
Don't underestimate the importance of comfortable handles and straps.
Oh yeah, good point.
Especially if you're going to be carrying your bag for a long time.
Yeah, you don't want to be hurting your shoulders.
Exactly. So look for padded straps or adjustable straps.
Okay, that's good advice. Now, I have a question about waterproof versus water resistant. What's the difference?
Okay, so waterproof means the bag can be completely submerged in water and nothing will get wet.
So, like, if you fall into a lake.
Yeah, exactly. Water resistant, on the other hand, means the bag can handle light rain or splashes, but it's not fully waterproof.
So for most everyday travel, water resistant is probably fine.
Yeah, I would say so, unless you're going somewhere where you know it's going to be super rainy or wet.
Okay, good to know. Well, I think we've covered pretty much everything about duffel bags.
Yeah, I think so. Do you have any final thoughts?
Just that there's a duffel bag out there for everyone.
Absolutely.
So don't be afraid to try out different styles and sizes until you find the perfect one for you.
And have fun with it. Personalize it with packing cubes, luggage tags, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, make it your own.
Exactly.
All right, well, that's it for our duffel bag deep dive.
Hope you enjoyed it.
We hope you learned a lot and feel ready to find your perfect travel companion.
Happy travels!